Hello again. Hi, everybody. Woo! It's me again, Michelle Green, and the rest of the KBBU team today. Welcome to another behind the scenes of KBBU. What we're doing today is we are here to get you all an offer that is beyond what you could ever think or imagine, a transformation, if you will, of opportunity for you to come to our semester course coming up on January the 29th of 2025. That's right. We are here to let you know that Michelle Green and the KBBU team, if this is your first time watching, we are a business school and we are here for any entrepreneur, a specific entrepreneur, what we call an elite entrepreneur. That means that you are set apart from the rest. You are a different breed. You are the kind of entrepreneur that's really focused on trying to get your business to from 5 figures to 6 figures. You're focused on doing what is right by people. You're focused on loving the Lord. That is the kind of entrepreneur that we're looking for as an elite entrepreneur. Hello, am I right, team? Come on through. So we want to offer you today the reason why we're coming on again. And I know y'all saw us yesterday with a couple of other of our coaches. And today we're coming back, and Preston is also back with us again today. Thank you. But we have a new set of coaches that are here to share their story and to just welcome y'all on into the classroom. Come on into the room. That's what we're trying to do is let you know all about KBBU. So just to give you a little bit of background, we have our territory coach, which covers territory and travel, Mr. Preston Johnson with Vibrant Vacations. We also have Mr. Martino Bryce, but aka Yoshi. Coach Yoshi is what we call him. That's right, with Let There Be Light Electrical. He is the CEO, but he also covers our sales portion of our KBBU classes. Then we have Miss Doris Ross with Platinum Solutions Consulting. Basically, she is covering all of that registration. You know, the ones out there who are trying to establish their LLCs and their nonprofits. Okay, she got you in the bag. Yes, she does. Out of Iowa. Hello, come on through, Doris. And last but not least, we have Mr. Cornell Lyons with Quality Fashions Unlimited LLC, and he has a clothing store, but he is also our new management course teacher for the upcoming semester. Woo! Yes, yes, yes. So you might be thinking, like, what in the world is going on? I don't really follow what she's trying to say. Well, let me go ahead and explain that to you. What I'm saying is that we are a business school and we're looking for entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. We're looking for entrepreneurs that are ready for an income change, that are ready to change the routine of being broke. Okay, of not making the kind of money that they are supposed to make. You know, those prayers that we have been praying all of our life, basically, as an adult. We're asking God to turn things around so that we can take care of our families, so that we can do things for in our friendships and with significant others and whatnot. Or maybe you just want to travel the world. You know, whatever your desire is, it's going to take income for you to get there. And if you are thinking like most of the world is thinking, hey, there are jobs out there that will pay well, but it kind of presses a thumb on top of you to say that you are limited in income. So when you start a business, first of all, your mindset needs to be that you're wanting to expand and increase your income. Am I right? Okay, because when I first started as a business owner, that's the main thing that I was thinking about. Now, I ain't saying that that was the right thing to think about, but what I am saying is that was what my whole focus was. I need to make an income that precedes this job that I'm on. Okay, so what we do here is we help the entrepreneur transform from an employee to an employer. And we ain't talking about sole proprietorship. We're talking about business ownership and being able to invest in other businesses. That's what we do here at KBBU. So, how do we do that? We teach you everything, all things business, everything from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, we teach you all things business. It's nothing that we leave out. So our main core courses are business setup, which Doris and Mr. Carl, that is absent right now, normally helps to cultivate the students in that course. We come in and we show you all about the formation of the LLCs, and we teach you about the PLLCs and the LLPs. And if you don't know anything about that, then guess what? You need to come to class anyway. All right. So we can teach you, right? All right. So anyway, we go through that. We go through the contract agreements. We go through licensing. You might be trying to figure out, like, how can I get clients to sign a contract agreement for my business? Because they're paying for the services, but I don't have anything set in stone for them to agree to my terms and conditions. Well, guess what? We do that here at KBBU. We help you with trademarks. We help you with copyrights. We pretty much cover every arena. Then we go into our marketing, we go into our, I'm sorry, not marketing and media is yesterday's video, so go back and watch that with Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. Hey Tina, hi out there. But anyway, we have a second course that comes up, and that second course is money, credit, and funding. And y'all know that I am a financial advisor, and I've been one for 33 years. That's a long time, ain't it? Golly. But anyway, 33 years of financial advising, opened up a credit repair business that's been open since 2006. And now here we are with the nonprofit and with KBBU. So we teach you how to manage your money as a business owner. We teach you how to do taxes. We teach you how to do pretty much anything and everything as it relates to money, credit, and getting funded. That's right, grant funding. Yesterday's video also includes Dr. Mary, who came in and told us that she is our grant writer for KBBU going forward. Woo! Shout out to Dr. Mary. Hey, y'all go see some big things coming down the pipeline. I'm trying to tell you today. And then we move into our business management, but it's not just business management of systems and automations, but it's business management in your life. How do you manage your life as an entrepreneur? What kind of experiences do you have to go through, your ups and downs? And do you have anybody to talk to about those ups and downs? Those are the kind of things that we cover in business management. And then last but not least, we have our business marketing, sales, and media. I'm sorry, marketing, media, and sales, because we flipped that around. It used to be marketing, media, and sales, or marketing, sales, and media. But anyway, the whole last class is marketing, media, and sales. And we have our sales coach here, Mr. Martino Bryce, is going to talk a little bit about his journey of when he came through originally versus how he ended up. And now he's a coach. Every single one of these individuals, these amazing people right here, right now, and even from yesterday, are individuals who have come through our Kingdom Builders Business University courses, and they have a phenomenal story. So I'm going to be quiet and let them share. Now, who wants to go first? Preston, you went first yesterday, so let's see. Y'all going to do ladies first today? It's going to be Doris. Awesome. Tell us a little bit about your story, Doris. So when we first met, to when you first were introduced to KBBU, coming through your classes, and then how you ended up as a coach. Tell us something, something.
Yes, yes. Thank you all for having me on the platform. Yes, so when I came, before coming to KBBU, I met Michelle. Most of some of you know how we met, but I met Michelle at a event. Um, was the Cindy Trim in Your Year event, and we would just, it was a, I would say it was a divine connection because
Mm-hmm.
I was right in the stage, where I I was excited about the ideas that God had, shown me, the vision that was revealed, and I was at a place where I was ready to build my business, and I was all excited. I remember talking to Michelle, and she was like, "Yeah." You know how when you get that vision, and you get so excited, it's like, and you think you have figured it out, but you're in that stage where you know you're one entrepreneur.
A wanapreneur. I like that mindset right there. A
Right.
wanapreneur.
So
Wow.
that was where I was, honestly. To be honest, that was where I was, and we kind of after the event, she stayed in contact. Michelle, you stay in contact with me, and honestly, it was just God pretty much bringing us together because she was so. Um, you were just so helpful and just there, and I thank God for that. But really, what got me um, coming to KBBU was after we connect on the financial side, because we had a similar connection there. We're in the same sort of business adventure with the financial side, but I was looking to get grants or learn how to go about doing that, and that's when Michelle was saying, "Hey, you should join our upcoming semester." And we talk about all of that. And I remember contacting you for I think it was not even about the KBBU, but yeah, I really loved how your it was just so professional from the beginning. Because when I call your phone, it was like, you have reached KBBU, like KBBU. I was like, oh, okay, so professional. I was like, okay, so her business is her personal, and her personal is a business. Like everything's just professional. Like, okay, that was the first eye opening for me. Honestly, I never told her that, but
Hmm.
that was the first eye opening for me. Um, and so yeah,
Hmm.
I came into KBBU from that place, and when I came, oh my gosh, let me say, I was like, gosh, I don't even know what the heck I'm doing. I, I honestly, it's like I thought I knew what I was doing and I had to figure it out. And Michelle, being all cool and everything. And after the course, I was like, golly, yeah, I thank God for honestly just KBBU and just what you teach, because these are kingdom wealth. Because the thing is, the kingdom wealth principles, the principles that people don't really realize, that it truly, this is what it takes to be successful, not just in business but in life. And it makes sense how God connected us together, because that was similar vision of after being in a another arena that pretty much exposed this knowledge,
Hmm.
and just coming to KBBU and really discovering it takes way more than just you know what you think or your vision. You have to literally um, learn. You have to understand the foundation. You know, so that's where I came from, and from there on, I have learned so much through KBBU. And the thing is, there is never a dull moment. There's never like, oh,
Oh.
I have learned, I have seen it all. No, even as coming now as a coach, is I, the last, it was my first undergraduate coming back as a coach. I learned so much, and it just becomes more and more clearer, and things just, there's never like, oh, I know it all. No,
Like you've arrived,
I have
right?
arrived. No, I know it all. No, I have gotten there. No, you always learning, and you always improving your skills. So yeah, I would
Oh, I
recommend
love
anybody.
that.
Yes, absolutely. KBBU, honestly, it's where any entrepreneur, whether five figure, no matter where you're at in your journey, because there is revelation, and God can open your eyes through the information that is being discovered on this platform, and God can open your eyes in so many ways. So Yeah,
Wow. Thank you. Thank you so much, Doris. Wow. I didn't know some of those things you were sharing. I really appreciate that. That is so huge and impactful. Like wealth, kingdom wealth
absolutely.
principles. I like that. We're going to have to use that one. Kingdom wealth principles. Hello, let's go.
Yes,
I
yes.
love, love, love that. That is so good. So that's your personal journey. And is there anything that stands out from when you first started the courses to now that how did you end up being a coach?
I would just say, like, again, it's something that God put in your heart, Michelle, and it was just connecting the dots, pretty much, right? Like, I work with the Secretary of State, and
Right.
I am in that scene. I'm in that place. I do have the passion of helping startups because I was a startup. And I know when I first started this journey, I know how difficult it was not knowing where to go. And people just go from one place out. Actually, it's crazy because yesterday I had an appointment with a potential client who turned out to be a client.
Oh, nice.
Yes, and he was like, I went to this place, this person, I spoke with them. They did a little bit of writing my article, but didn't. They just sent me here, and I don't even know where to go. And I'm like, I get you. That's literally where we started, because it was like, where do we go? Who is out there to like show us the way, not just give us bits and bits, but like really take us through this journey. And that is
Yes.
beautiful. That's the beautiful thing about KBBU. So again, going back to how I became a coach, it was the just connecting the dot and having that passion and knowing and trusting God, because honestly, I was at a place where I wasn't even sure if I was going to make it for the trip, and just keep going, taking one step on the other, and trusting God. It led to us having our conversation to a Dairy Queen.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what she's talking about, everyone, is KBBU had their first. We had our first graduation vacation. If you watched our video yesterday, I'm going to say it again today. We celebrate our graduates, our students, from the first time that we opened in 2018. That's right. We've been around for 7 years altogether here at KBBU. We originally started with in-person sessions, and then we went to all virtual when COVID happened, and it just exploded. But what we decided to do is a graduation vacation. We call it gradcation. So y'all stay tuned for our gradcation coming up this year. That's right, this year we're going to do another graduation vacation, gradcation. And so we all were scheduled to go to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for our graduation last year in September. And Doris, oh my gosh, she had a lot of things that arose trying to get there. But once she got there, God had an amazing time for her. The experience of being at the graduation, being able to connect with everybody. And just so happened, she was the only person that was not a coach at the graduation. And then God just was like, she's supposed to be a coach. And I was like, what you mean, Jesus? What's going on? And he was like, she needs to be a coach. So we were literally sitting at the Dairy Queen, and you were getting ready to get on a plane.
Yes,
And
I
then
was.
we had this conversation about what God had revealed to me, that you would be able to come in and help the business owners set up their company, because you literally work for the Secretary of State. And for some of you who don't know, the Secretary of the State is the first step of you owning your business. It is not you going to get your EIN. See, those are the kind of things that you learn when you come to KBBU, okay? But
Yep.
yes, we had a phenomenal time at graduation, and Doris and I had this conversation with Dr. Tina. She was with us as well, and we were We were just blown away at how God revealed that Doris was supposed to be a part of the team. And then he waited till after everything was over with, and then he told us. She get ready to get on the airplane, and then he was like, "Boop, there it is." But it was so good. So thank you for sharing that, Doris. Really appreciate it. And we're so glad to have you as a coach, and especially your journey just being a business owner. Because I tell you, you done been through some ups and downs. Yes, you have. You've been through some ups and downs, honey. Yes. All right. So next up, who wants to go next? Let's have Mr. Cornell. Let's go. Let's go. I think you raised your hand, didn't you?
Yes.
All right. Tell us about your journey.
Can you hear me well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, my name's Cornell. I own the business of Quality Fashions Unlimited LLC. Now, I was in the military for a little while, 24 years. I served my country. I got out and I went to college. I went to college for organizational leadership. Did 4 years, and I got my degree from University of South Carolina. I really wanted to have my own business, but I didn't know where to start. So one day I was looking at Facebook, and I seen an old buddy. Well, he was my supervisor in the military, my first supervisor, and I'm like, I know this guy. And fortunately, him and this other guy that used to be his supervisor gave me his number, and me and him had talked a little bit before I seen him on the screen. I was like, okay, what is he talking about? So I listened. It was him and Michelle Green, KBBU, talking about the school, and I'm like, hmm, this is something different. And I listened, and he was telling me, how much money he got in from grants and this and that and loans, and I'm like, hmm, I may need some of that myself. Okay. So after everything, I'm like, I was, how you do stuff and then forget. I didn't forget about this. Soon as that video was over, I called him. I said, dude, what's going on with this business schools? He said, man, it opened my eyes to a lot of things. I'm actually straightening out a lot of things in all of my businesses. And dude, man, it's something that you probably really need if you're thinking about owning your own business. I said it is. So he gave me the information, and I called Michelle up and told her how I seen this online, and here I am. Now let me tell you something about KBBU. Totally different from college. This
Oh,
college stuff that I went through, Division I school now, it taught me how to manage. It taught me how to manage. It didn't teach me how to own my own
ooh.
business. Now, if you want to work for somebody, yeah, go to college. But if you want to own your own, you better sign up for KBBU. I'm telling you, because this school taught me so much that it's really hard to fathom how much they taught me. And I tell you, I set up my business. I got everything rolling right now. Now I had the business for a year, and I'm on. I was taking little steps at a time because I got my hands feeling a lot of other things.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm right at the door now. I'm at the coming out phase, and I'm about to bust open. But um, yeah, during this time, I had time to go ahead and get my situation straight and do my paperwork and everything. And now Miss Hancock has my papers for my grants.
Oh, so somebody about to get paid.
I'm trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So even though I'm not making the big money yet, I see it. I see it. And I tell you what, in the famous words of Kango Kid of UTFO, I never stayed on a farm, I never milked a cow, and I never felt good as I do right now.
Ooh, come on, rap series.
I love where I'm at. And thanks to Michelle. And you know, After I was done with school, I had finished up the elite course, and I said, man, I'm gonna try this master's course. Woo! Mind blowing. I'm telling you, if you come, you take this elite course, it's gonna get you what you need. This 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 master's course is gonna take you and put you in the driver's seat. You're gonna know this stuff inside out. You're gonna meet some beautiful people, 6, 7 figure people that's gonna talk to you and tell you their story. So you
Yes.
can't beat that. And then there's some chances that you can win grants. Win grants. And it's not hard. It's not hard. Your name will, I guarantee you come to school, you will be picked for grants. I guarantee you.
Come
And
on now.
we're not talking about $500, $1,000. We're talking 200,000, 500,000. We're talking million. You know what I'm saying? You
Yes.
you need to come to this school. When I was done with the master's course, I was sitting at home twiddling my fingers. You know what? Yeah, I was working on my business, but at night I was like, man, I miss this guy. And I got a phone call. I got a phone call from my buddy Preston. Preston, like, man, um, Michelle wants you. Well, no, he said we want you to come and help coaches. So we said,
Yes.
saw how you did in your class. You kept up with everything. Your writing's good. You know, thank God. And I was more than happy to do it. I love helping people. I've been teaching since the military. When I was in the military, I taught at the schoolhouse, and I just love what I do, and I like reaching out to people, and I like getting that feedback. That makes me feel good, and God is my witness, man. I tell you, this is the best thing for you. Thank you, Michelle, for everything. Thank you guys for everything, man. You guys are beautiful.
Oh, you are most welcome, Cornell. Yes, I see you in there dropping bars from UFTO. People don't know who that is. They're just showing our age. You know that. You know that. Y'all go look up UFTO. Y'all see who they are and listen to some of them lyrics. That's right. Listen to them bars, like Dr. Tina said. But yes, Cornell is very. He was like one of our greatest students because he was so on top of his homework. He took his test. He always was communicating with us and, giving us feedback on what things that he thought was a great idea to implement. So we're taking those ideas and we couldn't let a student that great to just pass us by. So that's why we have hired him in to come on board to be a KBBU coach. And we are so grateful that you are here. But listen at the stories, y'all. Are y'all hearing the unification at KBBU? Are you listening to the impact that people individually have had in their personal life and in their business life? Are you hearing the numbers? Are you listening to this ongoing level of expertise, this education that is never ending? At KBBU. That is our goal here. We are here to teach you not just on a undergraduate level, as if you were going to college for business, but on a master's level to an ongoing level where you will always receive new information, new material at Kingdom Builders Business University. That's how we do things here. Now, I'm going to be quiet for a minute. Thank you, Cornell. We appreciate you. Thank you for sharing your journey. Let's hear from Mr. Preston Johnson, our territory slash travel coach. I know he got some jokes that he get ready to tell. Now, Preston, you told us yesterday a little something, something about when you first started versus how you ended up in our KBBU coaching sessions as a coach, but you can tell us anything that you want the audience to hear about your experience with KBBU since you already went yesterday.
KBBU, I said this about travel, and I can say this about KBBU as well. It's a language. Once you learn the dynamics, once you learn the syntax, and it becomes more and more free. The more you practice, the better you get. That goes for everything. So on the business side, the more you practice your business operations, your humility. Wait, I'm sorry. Humility. I got to
Uh
put my hat
uh
back on.
oh.
I'm a Detroit Lions fan. So let me get that off first and foremost. You can win 15 games all year, but you don't win the right one, things happen. All right. So I had to tell my brother Yoshi there, Oh, I'm still mad, but anyway. But no, like I say, no, but the business side of it, right? You have once you have to want to understand. You can sit here and tell you everything all day. And I give you this one phrase: the people that have to work for you should want to work for you. So when you look in the mirror and you talking to your employee and you saying self and he's saying huh, or she's saying yes, yes indeed, you have to be your best motivator, right? And you're gonna need help doing that. We have a saying in my travel industry: you might be working for yourself, but you're not working by yourself. Okay.
All right.
We can sum that up here. KBBU, the coaches, the alumni, everybody, Michelle, this is not smoke and mirrors. We're not going to tell you just enough to gain your attention and then say for the small price of $79.95, we'll give you more. No, it's an upsell, right? We talked about that
Right.
too, right? You're going to get nuts and bolts, all right? And then what's my analogy? It's not going to be a puzzle just on the table. Half the pieces turned face down. Can't find all the corners, can't find the edges. We're going to help you build it. We're going to help you get your foundation. We're going to help you
Right.
mark your territory. That's my niche right there. We're going to help you mark your territory. Going to help you navigate. So that's what we do here. That's why we do it. And that's like, it's very fun. It's very informative. It can get labor intense. We have what I call what 2 or 3 of our sessions we nicknamed deer in the headlights.
That's all of sessions.
I know, right? And trust and believe. It's like we don't have a secret key of all the answers. We do have references and guidance, but it's a lot of times Michelle will get to talking and she get on a roll. You see the look on my face? Yeah, that's that. What she just say? Because we learn something new every session, every
Wow.
opportunity, and we learn it from each other. She's the all seeing and all knowing, but we learn from each other, right? Doris, talk your ear off. Mr. Yoshi there, he'll give you some nuggets. Cornell, he'll slow roll. He talk low and he talk slow, but boy, he has some substance with his too, right? And I already told you, when it all else gets done, I'm gonna crack a joke. I'm gonna say something
He gonna
sideways.
crack the
Oh
jokes.
yeah,
I promise y'all.
because if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right?
I'm trying to
Sometimes you
tell
gotta
you.
just sit back, right? Sometimes you gotta, like you have been typing 100 miles an hour, you gotta get up and walk away for a minute, rest your eyes, go get something. When you come back, you have clarity, right? I have 4 a.m. clarity. I'll be sleeping at 4 o'clock in the morning, knowing I don't want to get up. I have a bright idea. I had to get up and write it down or record it somewhere. To each
Mm.
his own, right? But this is a very, very special opportunity for anybody that's out there watching and you're trying to get your business together. And we're not trying to say you don't have it together. We're trying to give you more clarity, more insight, trying to get you to the next level, right? If you want it, it is here for you. So come on through.
I
That's all
love
I
it.
got.
I love it. Thank you, Preston. Yes, when you think about territory as a business owner, you think about, of course, we love to travel, don't we? We jumping on planes, we riding boats, we doing everything. Okay, beaches, ocean front, hotels, etc., etc., etc. But we don't really think about territory when it comes to our business. We don't think about, yes, we may be in a digital world right now, and we're digital right now on just talking to you, but there is also a different side of things that we need to consider when it comes to being a business owner. We need to think about the space of where our business is located. Is it in your house? Is your business in your house? So if I look up your business right now, would it say your residence and that's public information that you want known all across the world? I think not. Okay. I think not. That's not a good look for a business owner. So we want to make sure at Kingdom Builders Business University, we want to see that you understand the territorial boundaries of your business. We want to establish that there are things that you need to be thinking about: commercial buildings, commercial real estate, property that you are going to have expanded for a nonprofit or for your LLC. We talk about those kind of things in our business setup course where we discuss territorial locations. We're going to be talking about this year some new things about territory. So you definitely don't want to miss the perspective that we have on territory and travel. That's going to be something you ain't none of y'all done heard of before because Lord just dropped it in my spirit. Okay. So, anyway, it's always like they said, it's always something new, it's something different, it's something that changes. So, it's not like these coaches are coming through these semester courses and they're hearing the same exact thing over and over again. No, they don't hear the same exact thing. It's something brand new all the time. And that's how we continuously grow. And how do we do that? By keeping God at the foundation, at the core of our lives. We do that by making sure that everything that we do, we teach godly principles from his perspective of his kingdom. And that's how we establish the entire KBBU university, how we do the whole school, how we do our whole community of people, our family. That's how we do it here. We have unification and we have education in a expanded way, exponentially. It is always coming through just like that. It's like nuggets just dropping, just dropping. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, if you are not connected with us on social media, minus TikTok, sad story. Everybody, let's have a moment of silence. Okay,
It's
we're back.
actually back up and running. TikTok is actually back up and running.
It
It's
is.
crazy.
It is.
Yes.
Oh my
Yes.
God. Okay. All right then. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it because I do like TikTok.
Offline for less than a day, and half the population of the country just had a meltdown. That's crazy.
Oh my God. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Okay. But I'm glad to hear that. But anywho, yes, follow us on kb.michellegreen on all social media sites. That includes TikTok. Now that I know TikTok is back, we'll go there. But if you are interested in signing up, seriously, if you are interested in signing up with the undergraduate class, we do have two options. You can do individual private one-on-one sessions. Those are $750 total. And we do have payment plans available to you for the individual private sessions. Like Mr. Cornell came through and when he first came to KBBU, we didn't have a class that was available because we only do the group classes twice a year. But then he transitioned into the undergraduate classes, and you have that option available to you right now. The total price for the undergraduate class is $1,250, broken down into incremental payments over a period of 6 months. So we can work out a payment plan for you, but the goal of KBBU is not about the money and what you got to pay. It's about the education and the benefits, the impact that you're going to have as a business owner when you come into one of our courses. So I'm not gonna talk all day. I know I just be wanting to jump in and interject. Mr. Cornell, you wanted to say something before we get to our last coach for the day.
I wanted to hear Preston's story on becoming a coach because I never heard it.
Okay, what's your story, Preston, on becoming a coach?
My story. Very unique one indeed. I I found out about her KBB University at a school field trip. I call her my sponsor. My coach at the time was Jaquisha. We were about to go on the trip. We were sitting there talking. We were talking about business. I told her I was into travel, and she was like, "Hey, my friend of mine, Michelle, she has a business class." And I'm like, "Oh, she does, right?" So I took the information and I called Michelle, and like I tell everybody, Michelle is genuine. The same smile you see on her face right now, it's the same smile I saw years ago. All right. There's no
Yes,
smoke
that's
and
true.
mirrors. There's no representation. This is her, who she really is. And
See what you
I
get.
came on the course, and that deer in the headlights, yeah, that was me sitting here scratching my head, crying. That's why I'm bald right now. I pulled all my hair out, right? But yeah, Cornell, eventually, like I said earlier, once I got the understanding of where she was going with the class and the fundamentals, I took off like a shot. Like I said, then like I say, my favorite part when she got to the credit side, the credit and the grants and the loans. I took what she gave me and I applied, and I came back with that happy report. I got a $20,000 line of credit, and everything was off and rolling after that. So that's where I was, and here I am. when she asked me to be a coach, I looked around like, me, right? Like, you got the right Preston. You ain't mean Paul or Patrick, did you? You said Preston? Okay, all right. So
Yes. So one of the things that inspired me to bring Preston, number one, we need laughter because the Bible says that laughter is the best medicine. Okay. So that was one of the things that I was looking at, that he's going to bring a smile to everyone's face. And we do need that in the classroom setting because we talk a lot about some serious things. And sometimes I can get a little caught up in my teaching and I go to the left side, and just forget about where I'm at. And what's going on around me and the feelings of others. So he comes in and he lightens up the atmosphere. So I love that about Preston. Also, being that he was in the travel arena, and we never had a coach that talked about territory. What I did is I was asking God, like, God, I want somebody that knows your landscape, that knows your earth, that knows locations and different things about territory, about the soil, about the beaches, about the water, about all of the stuff, because these aren't things that we really think about until we get to KBBU, right? We started thinking about, like, oh, okay, let me pay attention to my atmosphere, to my environment. And that was the original idea that God gave me about bringing Preston into this course. So this is going to be his first round of teaching on territory for this new semester coming up in January. So you guys, if you are going to be a student, you're going to get to hear him firsthand and all of his goodies about territory and travel and how they interchange and how they can be implemented in your business. Not only that, the fact that we all need to take a vacation. I know several people who don't take vacations because they work all the time. And I used to be a workaholic myself. So, that is something that as an entrepreneur that we need to have that life balance. And that's where you come in, Mr. Cornell, that balance of life and business management, but also with Preston. And it's funny that you two already knew each other before then, and y'all didn't know that y'all gonna be working together again. I love that about how God set y'all up. Okay. But yeah, that's basically how, Preston came to the team, because I was just like, wait a minute. I know this is different. I know this is very ununiversal. It's not something that I normally would do, but God was saying, yeah, we want to bring Preston into the game, into the equation of the team, because he has something to bring to the table. So we started out with, taking some vacation certificates and handing those out so that we can have some free vacations. And then it turned into what? It turned into a wealth of knowledge that we didn't even know that it was going to be. So I am really excited about the new upcoming semester course to hear what Preston has to say about territory, because I know he has been a lot of places in the world and he can share so much wealth with us from a perspective of territory and travel for business owners. So I'm looking forward to that, Preston. But thank you for asking that question, Cornell. That's good. That's good. All right, now Yoshi over there in the dark. Come on. Come on in. I know you got a lot to say. We don't let you go last, but listen, we already know.
All right,
We
first of all,
already know not to put you after nobody. We already know that.
first I
Put
want to
nobody
give.
after you. We can't do it.
Can y'all hear me? Y'all hear me good?
I'm sorry. I keep interrupting you. My bad. Go
I
ahead.
see. I ain't even really got nothing to say here. You don't say it. I'm good. I'm going to be a quick verse like in the Bible. Y'all sure will. You know what I mean? Just one verse says it all. Well, I guess I give honor and glory to the Heavenly Father and Bishop Green for,
Yes.
bringing me forth on your platform and your service today. And I'm Coach Yoshi. I'm the more of the serious one. I don't play around like they do. I take it very seriously hearted and stuff.
Ooh,
But no,
wait.
laughter is joy and food to the stomach. But I first came by was a crazy story. I first came in touch with KBBU through one of my customers. One of my customers, when I first started out doing electrical and everything, I was doing my electrical work and stuff, and like I was working, but I wasn't running the business. I was a trade owner. I wasn't a business owner. You know what I'm saying. So I'm still not even where I want to be at, but it's way I'm way closer than I ever was. But when I first started out my business and stuff, I was making money, I was working, I was doing good. And there was this lady, you know what I'm saying, Miss Jones, and like I used to do work for her and everything. And she believed in me, and she used to talk about, she was like, I believe in your business and everything. And she sold and helped me. So then she gifted me, you know what I'm saying, pay for my scholarship to go to KBBU. So she's like, I want you to take this class and do this and everything on this part. I took care of everything for you. I'm like, bet. So then I get a call from Michelle, and we talk on the phone when you signing up everything. And she sounds so sweet, nice, and laughing and everything and stuff. I didn't know that that's when she was wearing white Air Force Ones. But when we come to classroom, she put on the black Air Force Ones because she turned to a completely different person. So that orientation voice was just to get you in. You know, so when that door shut, the wig came off and it got real in there. You know what I mean? Like she turned to a different person in the classroom.
Let
Oh,
me
and
turn
what's
my
up, Dr.
fan
Tina? I
on.
see you there shooting hearts and everything. Give you shout outs and love too as well. Go Commanders. It might just come out spontaneously as I talk on here. So please, I got Redskins Tarek throughout the day. But so as I took the class, so as I start taking the class and everything, it was like I was just in the class because I was ready to just to help find out how to get a credit line. I'm like, I don't even need to know all this stuff. These people ain't even really got business stuff like that. I already got my business, you know what I'm saying? I got my LLC, I got my tax ID, you know what I'm saying? I got 2 cell phones, you know what I'm saying? I got a business phone, I got all I'm good. I don't need none of all this. And then she started talking about if you got 2 phones, you don't know what you're doing. I was like, hold up, what you mean? Like, why you oh, so I learned you better wear steel toe boots and a box of tissue when you come to class. So I realized, you know, saying she nicely, in so many words, told me that I know nothing. Everything that I thought I knew nothing, and I don't have a business. I have a trade, and I'm basically working at the trunk of my car. And I said I understood that. So after she got done beating me down and you know what I'm saying, and bruising me up and destroying the pot of clay, the great potter, the clay master, you know what I'm saying, potter, she formed me back up to be a nice, better person who have more understanding. Other than the times that she got you crying, you know, so yeah, you gonna cry in class. She definitely gonna make you cry. She's definitely big on that. Like you would think that she's a bully at times, but she's not. But you know what I'm saying? Just, you gonna cry. Like she gonna take the emotional, sensitive stuff. Like she gonna make you cry. So be prepared to cry too as well.
Oh
And
my God.
and so as I was in class and everything, like I love the class and it really touched me. I think the most important time was me and Michelle talk off the phone and I mean
Yes.
out the class, and we had our phone calls. I was going through a lot during that time. She was going through a lot at that time when we first met. You know what I'm saying? She just lost her mom and stuff, and I had lost so many people that year. It was crazy, like, and I was battling myself spiritually, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and wanting to make a transition in my life and everything. And so she called. I'm thinking we're gonna talk about class. I'm already scared because I don't think I did the homework that time. I thought she was about to call me out. But she was like, so I think she called, oh, yeah, you got homework. And she checked that stuff too. So so I was like, so I'm thinking we're gonna talk about that part, but when she just like, how you doing? It's like she Dr. Phil me, kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like Oprah, like she knew it was something like I'm trying to avoid the questions and stuff like on that part. But she was like, nah, she was like, you just like as soon as she asked me, it's like I snitched on myself. Next thing you know, we both in his period, we both crying, and now we praying and everything. And it's like, and it was so many times I wanted to give up and like stop going to class and everything. But you know what I'm saying? But it was like she teach your school and she teach your spirit at the same time. So she teach you, but she build your spirit man and your business man up together. That's what we do in KBBU, because if you think you can do anything without the Father, then you're foolish. And then there's people who, you know what I'm saying, are successful in this world, you know what I'm saying, without the Father. But the Bible tells us what it say, what gains a man to gain the world or lose your soul. And like, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying, like that's why a lot of rich people kill themselves because they don't have peace. It's a difference
Mm.
the point when you at your business, at your best of excellence, and your spirit of excellence, to give you a peace, a shalom past understanding that you don't, you know what I'm saying, you do doing something that's great. You know what I'm saying, you know your business, you know you're able to leave a generation. It's a different type of feeling that you have when you do this business. Because business can be stressful. It's definitely gonna be stressful. You know what I'm saying? It's especially if you don't know what you're doing. You think you know what you're doing. So I got way more than I ever expected because I gained a friend. You know what I'm saying? And me and Michelle,
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? We like Siamese twins, you know what I'm saying? That's my sister. Like, even though she cussed me out one time in the business class, like in Christian cuss words, but we gonna talk about that time. But nah, but like I love her to death. Like that's my big sister for real. Like when I'm going through, you know what I'm saying? She like I know the father be snitching on me or something. He be like call her. She be wanting to call her. I be not want to answer the phone, but I cannot not answer the phone. I don't know what kind of telekinesis she have over my hand, but she makes me I just answer the phone. And I already know we're gonna go in the session. I'm part of her credit class right now. And she's signing me up for credit. We supposed to be talking about credit. She laughing, telling me a funny story that something happened that she was trying to do that something happened to her. And while she telling the story of what happened to her, the father speaking to me, and I'm learning a lesson from that. I mean, and that's just the type of person that
Yes.
you have. And to have a person like that to be at your head at the top, to be at the part, and like it's a beautiful thing. Like you're not gonna find it. It's rare to find teachers these days that actually care for their students. They there for a check.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? They know the but you like you see them old school movies like the Michelle Fox, you know what I'm saying? Like higher learning and different things and stuff. Like you see them in those certain teachers that always stood out that go the extra mile to help their students to learn and get a closer relationship with the father, and then they better their business. And that's what happened at KBBU. And it made
wow.
me like when I say a better business person, like I'm on a whole different level. I don't have two phones no more. I learned my lesson on that. I do got my domain and my got a place and everything, and working on grants, and we going to the next level.
That's
And the
right.
crazy part about it is when I talk to Michelle, like I just believed it, and I used to tell her like when I first came to class, I said I feel like this is gonna be bigger than this. It's gonna go big. I like we're gonna have a building. We're gonna be inside of a school place. You're gonna have your land and all that stuff. She was like speaking and everything, and it's crazy that and then over the time, you know what I'm saying, like. It's all coming into fruition. It's all coming into reality. And we used to talk about that. We spoke it in the Father's name. So then she finally gave me a call one day, and she was just like, because like I say, I'm a spiritual person, and I'm emotional, I'm a passion. So she gave me a call, and she was like, I want you to bring you on board to be a coach. And it was funny because I wasn't a sales coach. I was the inspirational coach. I was the
Yes.
I was like, because like I say, I was like, because when I talk, I'm always gonna refer to the Father in my stuff, and I'm gonna give you a list. Like the Father speaks through me when they speak. So I was like the inspirational coach, like with the students and stuff. Because when you see that test, you're gonna need prayer. And so, like, I was there for you. I was your chaplain. I was the chaplain in church, the school chaplain. But then, as we grow more and stuff, she worked me in to be the sales. And now I work with Dr. Tina. You know what I'm saying? My other twin over there. Like we work together on marketing and
Yes.
sales to make you go to the next level. Because, and that's the great part about this class is that you will never find it in no other classes that we specifically try to focus on you, the individual in your business, and we're gonna show you how to make your business grow. We're gonna put everything into perspective of you individual, not just the old person, the class speaking broad. We customize each lesson.
Mhm.
It comes to you customized to you to teach you where you would go. And even to this day, it still fills my tank. Like I still learn, I still gain wisdom. I still have our moments, you know what I'm saying? Even as a coach, you know what I mean? And like, so the learning never stop growing. And we get graduations, and we're gonna have a prom dance coming up too as well.
Woo!
We're going on the cruise already on this part. If you ain't here, you ain't nowhere, baby. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud to be a part of KBBU. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Kool-Aid, you know, I'm a part of the coat. I ain't going nowhere like roaches in the cousin house. So we here to stay.
Uh-oh. Did your volume go out?
Nah, I was trying to figure I ain't gonna run y'all longer, let them talk longer.
Oh my goodness,
Oh,
that's
it's so
awesome.
dark over
That's
here. I got chocolate over here. I got the light on.
oh yeah, you look chocolate over there. Yeah, you
Oh,
sure do.
it was battery save mode. That's what happened.
Oh my bad. Okay.
You're impressed
Oh,
you need to slap hands. Y'all in the same house. Get high
I
five.
know, right? Hey, we definitely over there. I'm about to tell them give me something out the kitchen. I would need something to
Bunch
drink.
accommodations. That's what they are. Lovely, lovely. I like the way you set things up in there.
well, thank you so much, Coach Yoshi, aka Martino. We appreciate that so much. We are
Oh,
so glad that you are here.
one
Your
more thing.
journey.
Can I say
Go
one more thing?
ahead.
Too? One more. And I also want to say to all my coaches, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Love y'all as well. I definitely had great times enjoying with y'all and stuff. Like we pray for each other, we talk to each other, we all do on that part. And it's Idle, right? Did I say it right? Did I say it right this time? Or did I still messed it up? I'm working on
Iowa.
it. because I don't want to stay in your good grace, Doris. But so, but like I definitely want to give a definitely big shout out to all the coaches and everything and stuff like our team together, kind of like we like Captain Planet. You know what I'm saying? Like Earth, water, wind, heart. So powers combined, we become little Michelle's. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
We become Michelle Tears, Planet Tears. So like
Oh my
we
goodness.
definitely though. I love my team. You know what I'm saying? I feel like my team is the best team. There ain't no team better than us. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm
For
saying? It's an
sure.
honor to work amongst y'all warriors, and I appreciate y'all.
Oh, we love you too, man. We love all of y'all. Y'all are amazing people. I love the journey of how everybody has had their own company. They've come in and they have excelled. Like y'all are excelling. Do y'all see yourselves? Do you remember what you used to be like back in the day? Before KBBU, before we even met, like what was your life like back then compared to now? It's like you on fire. Do you realize that? Y'all on fire. This guy and girl is on fire. Okay, I ain't gonna sing today. But anywho, back to what we were saying. Thank you so much, Coach Yossi. Yes, we've had plenty of private sessions with every single person. So that's one of the perks of being a part of the Kingdom Builders Business University semester school. So let me just tell you just a little bit more about the school. So what we're offering is a undergraduate course where you're going to come to school for about 5 to 6 months, about 5.5 months to be exact, and then you're going to come in every Wednesday from 7:30 to 9 p.m. We might go over a little bit because we get a little excited sometimes, but nevertheless, it's supposed to be from 7:30 to 9, right? And we come in every week with a different subject matter. We're going to talk about business setup. We're going to talk about business, money, credit, and funding. We're going to talk about business management and life management. We're going to talk about business, marketing, media, and sales. We're going to discuss all of those great things and help you at the end of that to receive a certificate for coming through the KBBU courses. So you can take that certificate and you can present that to a loan or a grantor or anybody that is looking at funding your business, so you don't have to come out of pocket with money to provide for your company. Now, you can't get no better than that. You're going to get a certificate that we've already had students that have presented their certificate to businesses and they got an extra 20, 30, $40,000. So that's what I'm talking about. At KBBU, we are a different breed. We're a different kind of business. We keep God at the center of our foundation. So if you love the Lord and you about your business, then you need to come on over today. Go to our website at www.kbbulllc.com, or you can give us a call at 855 KBBU. That's 855-522-8552. So yes, if you are interested, we put the link in the chat so that you can go ahead and sign up on the application. I'm going to load that back up right now for you guys. Make sure that you go ahead and fill that out as soon as possible because class starts in like less than 2 weeks. That's like that's on what a Wednesday. That's not this coming Wednesday, but the following Wednesday. We will have a meet and greet on the 26th of January. That's a Sunday. So we'll be meeting back with you guys in about, well, that's next Sunday, ain't it? Okay, my bad. Okay, come on in. Next Sunday, we'll be meeting again for our meet and greet. So we'll be inviting you guys again if you want to come and take a closer look at KBBU. We will have that meet and greet available to you, and you get a chance to meet some of your classmates. That's right. So some of the people who have already signed up for KBBU, listen, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. I'm telling you, if you are starting a business, you are thinking about starting it, or you already been in business, it doesn't matter where you are on the list. You still can have an advantage by coming to KBBU. So you've heard the stories. I don't have to say much more about it. Go ahead and sign up today. That's all I want to say is just go ahead and sign up today, because if you are trying to do business by yourself, you don't have to do that. Make life a much easier process in business, because I'm trying to tell you, we're going to need it in the upcoming years. All right. So let's stay strong, stay at the top. Thank you all for watching. Make sure again that you are subscribed, like, and share, and tell a friend. Tell somebody. Maybe best friends can come in together. Maybe husband and wives can come in together. Maybe sons and daughters and all of that can come in together. Siblings, whoever. Y'all can come in together as a group. Y'all can come in. Y'all think about partnering with somebody. Now, I ain't saying that I recommend that, but I'm just saying, like, if you thinking about doing business, both of y'all got two businesses that y'all, business ideas y'all want to cultivate. We're going to help you with that business plan. We're going to help you from the beginning to end. We're going to also teach you all of these courses in addition to all of that. So we would love to have you. We'd love to see you there. Until next time. We will see you then. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you, coaches, for all of your love and support. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a blessed day.